Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ozzy and I'm back again with another unboxing video for you guys. Today is finally the day I finally got my iPhone 14 Pro. This is going to be my main daily driver, as my main daily driver has been the iPhone 11. Yes, I was in need of an upgrade and I'm going from the 11 from the 14 Pro. The reasons I wanted to make an upgrade, even though my 11 is still working, is I wanted a way better camera, which this has. I wanted a better screen, which this has. Better battery, which this has. And that new cool little dynamic island, whatever that's called. I think it's called that, but that actually looks like pretty good software. And I wanted to go ahead and make the upgrade. I don't know if you're able to tell from this picture, but this is the space black. And I went ahead and brought an iPhone 12 Pro Max in the black version so we can go ahead and compare. It does pick up a little fingerprint, so we're gonna have to see, but supposedly this one's gonna be a little bit more black than gray, so I'm kind of excited for that. So let's go ahead and peel this up and go ahead and unbox it. All right, let's go ahead and peel up here. Drum roll please. Brrr. I almost said iPhone 12. iPhone 14 Pro. I did not go for the Max, as that is a little bit too much phone for my hands, but there it is. So let's go ahead and put this to the side, and as you can tell, slim box, no charging brick. You do get a charging cable, no USB Type-C, still not there yet guys. We're still using the Lightning. My camera can't focus, but we're still using the Lightning connection here. No Type-C just yet, maybe next year. And you do get some stickers and all that stuff, so let's go ahead and throw that to the side, as you guys came here to see the iPhone 14 Pro. Now we do get this little screen here, and here it is. Nice. Everyone loves that sound. So first thing off the bat, I can tell you, coming from an 11, this was my daily phone here. So coming from 11, it is way heavier. It does feel more premium and heavy. So there's that. It does seem like it's a little bit slimmer for some reason. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but it does seem like it's a little bit slimmer. I don't know. Actually, yeah, you can kind of tell if I line them up that the 11 is a little bit larger width-wise. What about height-wise? Pretty much almost the same, pretty identical. This one might be slightly bigger since this one has smaller bezels and stuff. They can fit more screen into a phone, but boy, that camera bump, look at that. You can see that right there. That is a huge camera bump compared to this 11. Look at the difference. You can see it in the light. Wow. But supposedly these are supposed to have really good camera, so it's worth the upgrade. Even against the 12, you can see how much bigger the camera bump is, and the protuberance, shout out to Michael Scott, the protuberance of the lenses, it's gonna come out a little bit more on the 14 Pro. So let's go ahead and turn this one on and go through the setup process, and I'll show you the dynamic island and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Hopefully it's got some juice on it. Now if you don't know, now you know. In the US, there is no physical slim slot anymore. Try to say that 10 times fast. Physical slim slot, right? You get the power button. I believe that's the 5G antenna right there. The up and down volume and the sleep. That is all you get. Speaker grills and the connection. There is no physical slim slot. So just to compare here the screens, let's go ahead and compare screens, right? Another reason is when I was in the outside and it's a sunny day, the 11 is really hard to see in direct sunlight. It gets really dim, you can't really see it. The 14 Pro is supposed to have a screen that is completely visible outdoors, even on a sunny day. I forget what nits, but it's pretty bright. So let me go ahead and set this one up and then I'm gonna show you a little bit of the software. Alright guys, and just like that, my new iPhone 14 Pro is all set up. The process took around 10 minutes actually. It's pretty cool. I've never done an upgrade on iPhones before, since the 11 was my first iPhone since the 5 or 5C, so I've been bouncing around a little bit. So it's really cool. I believe the 14 asked me if I wanted to transfer to bring this phone closer, and then I had to use, this one came up with a QR code, and I used the 11 to scan it, and it started pairing. Pretty cool. Then all the information from my iCloud got transferred over. So theoretically, everything that was on my 11 now should be on my 14. I did notice that my Apple Wallet cards, I needed to re-enter them. Not a huge deal, I can go ahead and re-enter them, but as you can see, these are the difference between the 11 and the 14 Pro. I will go ahead and share you guys the 12 just so you can get a perspective. I don't have the iPhone 13 with me, so I can't compare that, but from everything that I'm hearing, if you have the 13, you don't really need to upgrade to the 14, but I'm coming from the 11, and this camera is really good. So, all right, so let's go ahead and compare just a few things here. I want to compare the brightness. You do see that both of them are on max brightness, and I'm not sure if you can tell from the camera, but the 14 is a lot brighter. So this one, I know for a fact I will be able to see more outdoors. So nothing too crazy here. Now you do, like I mentioned, you do lose the physical SIM slot tray here. No more, it's all eSIM. You do get two active eSIMs that you can go ahead and activate with different numbers, and you can store up to 8, and you can go ahead and have 2 of them active at a time, but you can store up to 8, which is pretty cool. This one still has the physical SIM slot and not even an eSIM. This one's a little bit older, doesn't even have an eSIM slot. So let's go ahead and show you a few things. Let me go ahead and unlock my phone, and you do see, the first thing you do see is the dynamic island, or that little pill-shaped cutout that you do get. So if we start up something like, you do get a search button down here now, which is pretty cool. I'm not used to it being down here. So let's go ahead and search for record. This is a test. This is a test. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. And now you do see that the pill expanded to show you the time and the waveforms of the recording. And you go ahead and tap it. You can go ahead and go into the app, and if you exit, let's say if you long tap it, it'll expand it even more, which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty dope. Go ahead and stop it there, and it goes back to the regular pill shape. Now it does have the front-facing camera, and it does have some other tech on the left-hand side of that. So it really is 2 separate cutouts, but they just, through software and turning off the pixels in the middle, you won't be able to see it, but turning off the pixels in the middle, they're able to make it just one giant pill cutout. So some of it is software, most of it is hardware. So again, if you do it that way, let's say you do an alarm clock, and you do a stopwatch, and you want to start, that one doesn't do anything. Oh, that's crazy. I thought that one did something, but you go ahead and touch it, and you do see an animation there. As you touch it, it kind of does like that, and it gives you some haptic feedback. So that's pretty cool. So the reason I brought this over here is because I want to show you the camera here. Let's go into the camera, and as you can see, it's pretty good. Photos here, you can take some different photos here, and you do get the 2x zoom. Let me go ahead and show you guys here. You do get the 2x zoom, and you do get the 3x zoom. So this is, I believe, is a physical zoom. The actual lens is zooming in. This is not digital, which I'm used to on my 11. You do get like that. This is the regular wide. You do have the regular wide, and then you have the ultra wide. And the ultra wide you can use for some cool macro shots if you get close enough. You won't be able to do that too much on the regular. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a few sample of pictures I took around the house and maybe outdoors, a little bit low light, a little bit of a lot of light outdoors, some natural lighting, and I'll put it up on the screen as I'm talking right now so you guys can see exactly how good the camera is. And the video is even better. The video, I'll take a sample video of something outside. I don't know what I'll do, but you will go ahead and see how good the video is. I don't know if there's a phone out there that has a better video capabilities than the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max. So that is that. Now, last thing I want to show you guys, there is some iOS 16 updates that they added to this phone, but you can also download it for your other phones as well. So the iPhone 13, 12, 11, 10, and so on. I believe up to iPhone 8. So the other thing that I wanted to go ahead and show you guys is the always on display. This one is I believe it's an iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max exclusive feature where that is off. That is off, and if you put it down on a table, it should turn off, and then once you pick it back up, it turns back on as well. So we'll have to tell, I'll have to test it out and see if it burns through my battery a lot. This kind of does look like it's just really dimmed down. It doesn't look like it's, it's gonna waste a lot of battery, but we don't know. We don't know if it's gonna waste a lot of battery or not. And of course, iOS 16 does have wallpaper customization. I know Andrew's had it for a while, but we finally get that on iPhones where you can add widgets, you can add different pictures, and the numbers go behind the picture. It's actually pretty cool. So now let me show you. I did get a few things from Amazon. I did get a case from Spigen. I love Spigen products. I also got a screen protector from Spigen. They were about 15 bucks a piece. Why would I waste $50 or $60 on a case from Apple that I can just get Spigen and it'll do the job? I love Spigen. If Spigen, if you're listening, if you're watching, and you want to sponsor me, please reach out and I will happily do some videos in collaboration with you guys. So here is the, this one is I believe is the Liquid Air. Yep, Liquid Air case for the iPhone 14 Pro. So let's go ahead and unbox this, and I'll leave links for this one and as well as the screen protector, which I won't be putting on today or right now for this video, but I'll leave links in the description so you guys can, if you like what you see in this video, pick it up, and it'll be my affiliate link, so you'll be helping this channel out a little bit. So here is the Liquid Air case. First thing I can tell you, it is super thin, and I love thin cases that protect the phone as much as possible because I hate having big old bulky cases. Look at the case I had for my 11. This is a Patika case, and it is super slim, but it's also kind of expensive. I think on the website it said 60 bucks, so I didn't want to spend that much. So let's go ahead and I hate putting a beautiful iPhone like this in a case, but you never know. You got to protect your investments here, your new iPhones, and it goes right in the phone like so, and you're good to go. One good thing that I noticed about this case here is that it does have extra razivity. Shout out to Flossie Carter. Extra razivity there, protecting the lens and the camera bump. I love that. And it does have a little bit of razivity on the screen, so you're not putting the screen directly on a table or whatever surface you're going to put it on. So it does have the cutout here for the toggle switch, mute and unmute. The volumes here are like that. Does have the cutout for the speaker grills and the charging cable. No cutout for the antenna, no cutout for the power button, and the top is like that. So this is a pretty sleek looking case, not gonna lie. I really like it a lot. I was kind of worried that it was gonna be a little bit too bulky, but it is actually pretty slim and sexy looking. So that is the iPhone 14. Again, let's go ahead and really quick compare the space black versus the regular black on the 12. And I'm not sure if you can see from this reflection, but from where I'm looking at, this one is way more black, and this one is way more gray or smoke or whatever. So this is a very nice color here. Let's take a look at the bands. You won't be able to tell from the camera, I don't believe, but this one is a little bit more blacked out. This one's a little bit more gray. So again, there's the camera. I'm gonna try to line them up, and you can already tell that the 14s is just slightly bigger. And I believe the 13 is between these two, the camera bump. So there you go. That is the 14 unboxing. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the comment section below. I'll try my best to answer them. And let me know, are you guys gonna upgrade and get the 14, or are you sticking with your iPhone, or if you have Android, let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate you watching this video and sticking around, and I will catch you guys in the next video, guys. Peace.